Imagine landing the business deal of your dreams in 2025, not because you had the biggest budget, but because you outsmarted the competition. And what if that secret to successful business acquisition isn't just about financials, but about mastering the subtle psychological game? Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden mental fortitude that makes or breaks deals and how you can use it to get the ultimate edge. Hi, I'm Jon Stoddard from DealFlowSystem.net. I've helped buyers close 33 million in deals and raise 50 million in funding. If you're working full time and want to buy a business without wasting years on junk deals, this video is for you. I have to tell you, because I've been coaching students how to buy a business for a couple years now, and buying your first business is tough. Only about 4 to 6% of people who start the journey ever close a deal. Why? Because the process is full of hidden signals, skills you don't know you need, and a steep learning curve. This video is designed to help you spot those signals, sharpen your skills, and shorten the curve so you don't waste years chasing junk deals. Whether you're just starting out or stuck in the middle, you'll walk away with practical insights to get you closer to owning your first business. All right, part one, the hidden battlefield. Mindset over money. Let's be real. Everyone thinks deals are won with spreadsheets. But in 2025, the real battlefield is psychology. Warren Buffett once said, the most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Think about that for a second. The guy who built Berkshire Hathaway into a 700 billion giant is saying your mindset beats raw IQ every time. His partner, Charlie Munger, echoed this. He said a lot of people with high IQs end up being terrible investors because they can't control their emotions. How many buyers have you seen blow up a deal because they fell in love with the business or they panicked under pressure? Here's the truth. Financial models are easy. Google Sheets can do that for you, and AI can help. But staying calm when the seller gets cold feet, or when a bank pulls back funding at the last minute, that's where deals are actually won. And Ray Dalio, he built Bridgewater, the largest hedge fund in the world, on one core principle: radical transparency. Why? Because it forces you to confront reality, even when your ego wants to deny it. That's psychology. So ask yourself this. If you're competing for a business right now, are you playing checkers with spreadsheets or chess with mindset? Part two, cultivating your inner dealmaker, strategic fortitude. Here's something most first-time buyers usually get wrong. They operate out of scarcity. This is the only deal I'll ever get. I haven't seen a deal in a while. That's how you end up overpaying. Munger said, it's waiting that helps you as an investor, and a lot of people just can't stand to wait. That's the same with acquisitions. Patience is a weapon. Sometimes the best deal you'll ever do is the one you walked away from. Let me tell you, when I bought my hearing aid company, I rushed. I saw the revenue, I saw the profits, I saw the opportunity, I saw the growth, and I thought I'd struck gold. What didn't I see? Hidden liabilities. He wasn't making refunds. And customers leaving bad reviews on sites I didn't find. I overpaid because I lacked patience. That was a tuition, the dumb tax payment to the School of Hard Knocks. Now, contrast that with one of my students, Scott. He was torn between a safe catering company and a one-product company with massive growth potential. Lots of upside. The safe bet looked easier, but he paused, thought like Munger, and went contrarian. He bought a one-product company, and that decision is already paying off big. Strategic fortitude is simple. It's patience, belief, and the ability to say no. Jim Rohn, the inspirational guy, used to say, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In acquisitions, discipline is the bridge between wasting years chasing junk and owning a business that changes your life. Part 3, reading the room, psychological tactics in negotiation. Let's talk about negotiations. Everyone wants to flex financial models. Few people master the psychology. The best negotiators don't just talk, they listen. Sellers reveal everything if you're paying attention to tone, to their pauses, even to their body language and eye contact. Here's an example. I sat across from a seller who told me their business was thriving. But when I asked why they were selling, his eyes darted away and the voice dropped. And he looked down. That hesitation, that was my clue. He had burnout. And once I understood the burnout was the driver, I framed my offer not just around price, but around giving them peace of mind in transition. That deal almost slipped away. What saved it? That was silence. And when I paused and didn't rush to fill the air, the seller filled it for me with the exact fears I needed to address. You guys ever heard of Zig Ziglar, motivational speaker? He said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. In negotiations, that means starting by shutting up. You'll be surprised how much you win just by listening. Part 4, overcoming the hurdles, cognitive biases, and pressure points. Now let's get tactical. The biggest deal killers are in your head. One of them is anchoring bias. Seller throws out a big number, and suddenly you're negotiating down from their anchor instead of your own. That's a rookie mistake. Another one is sunk cost fallacy. You've spent 6 months, tens of thousands on Q&A diligence, and you don't want to walk away. That's how buyers end up owning garbage businesses. And another one, pressure cooker thinking. Banks set deadlines, brokers push urgency, and your own ego says, man, I can't lose this deal. That's when you make the worst calls. Dalio said it best. Pain plus reflection equals progress. The key isn't avoiding mistakes. It's catching yourself mid-bias, reflecting, and correcting. And here's where Les Brown's words hit home. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. In acquisitions, this means swing big, but don't swing blind. All right, part 5, the long game, sustaining psychological momentum. Okay, so you close the deal. Now what? This is where most first-time buyers face another mental hurdle, integration. Suddenly you're boss of a team that doesn't know you. Big companies solve this with playbooks. Private equity firms roll in with the 100-day plans. You need your own version of this, even if it's scrapping and just written on paper. Show up with empathy, set expectations, and keep a cool head. Mistakes will happen. Buffett once said, culture eats strategy for breakfast. That's not just a quote, that's a warning. Your job as a new owner isn't just financial, it's psychological. You got to win trust, you got to unify the team, and momentum follows. And here's the kicker. You're not done. Acquisitions are a compounded game. Each deal teaches you more and more. Each mistake makes you sharper and wiser. Build a network of advisors, mentors, other buyers you want to do deals with each time. People who can support you mentally, not just financially. Brian Tracy always said, successful people are simply those with successful habits. Build the habit of reflection, patience, and psychological strength, and you'll compound your wins in this space. So here's the big takeaway for this video. The real edge in buying businesses isn't just financial modeling. It's psychological mastery. Buffett, Munger, Dalio, they all agree. And if billionaires can rely on it, why not you? All right, if you found this video useful, smash that subscribe button. And if you're serious about buying your first business, head over to dealflowsystem.net. That's where I show you how to find, fund, and close your first deal the smart way. I'm Jon Stoddard, and I'll see you on the next one.